Like I said, this is my first Victoria game ever, so we'll see how this goes. All right. Well, I guess I better learn the game. That seems like a good idea. Play a campaign guided by challenges that help you learn both how the game works and how to play it. All right. Svenska, Belgium, Colombia, Dynam. You know what? Colombia actually seems really interesting. I'll try that. How do I feel about advice backseating? I guess, well, I'm doing effectively the tutorial, I guess, then I guess I won't mind it. Year is 1836. Francisco de Paula Santander is president of New Granada. The Industrial Revolution is well underway, bringing cataclysmic social change along with it. More than 20 years have passed since the Congress of Vienna imposed some semblance of order upon Europe, and unrest is once again starting to brew among the great powers. It'll be up to you to guide New Granada to glory over the following century. There is no one way to win in Victoria 3. You set your own goals and experience different stories in the process of pursuing them. All right. Use WASD to look around the map, of course. Scroll wheel, zoom in and out. Ooh, okay, I like that. I like that a lot. I like that as I zoom out, it changes the style of the map. Yeah, that music's loud on my end. Turn that down. It's very pretty music, though. Alright, so I got some mountains I can mine. I got the Amazon. Makes sense. Electrical lens. War between Texas and Mexico. Okay. And then some war in India. Alright, cool. I will say, I think aesthetic-wise, so far, I think this is my favorite, at least with how the maps look. This is all very pretty. Military lens. It's kind of interesting. I mean, I guess it makes sense, because, I mean, war is a part of diplomacy in a way, but it is kind of interesting that it shows the war under this lens and not the military one, but I guess this is for my personal military. Maze Farm. Yeah, I appreciate them actually highlighting where I have to go. Sometimes, you know, when there's all these buttons, it can be overwhelming, and it's nice to actually say, hey, press this one, instead of just saying, press the whatever button. Or have started to improve our mutual relations, which are currently neutral. Oh, now they're cooperative. Maybe they could cooperate so much that we could reform Gran Colombia. I don't know, it's just an idea. Oh, Santa Ana got captured. Okay, so this is just going to be like, I guess my little guy is covering the world events. Let me, I guess my shirt's going to be backwards, but oh well, what are you going to do? Here, we'll just hide the shirt and do that. So. Oh dear, the fall of Salivary. The defeat of Felipe Salivari's coup attempt has led to complete consolidation of Bolivian domination over Peru. Right, because it's 1836. I should pause that. Supreme Protector Andres de Santa Cruz has declared the imminent formation of a confederation between the two nations. You know what? We could turn. Okay, that's a lot of grunty noise. I'm not sure I like that. Would that count as ambient? I guess. I'm imagining it's ambient. Alright. Where was I? Yeah, I think we could reduce South America from like 10 countries to like 4 or 5. You know what? I think this is a fruitful partnership. You know, they can have their little confederation and I can restore Gran Colombia. Spain was granted a state. Oh, that's a... Oh, okay, that's actually really interesting if you're able to, like, because Cuba is still a Spanish colony, so if you're actually able to kind of manage which colonial lands go to which colony, that's actually kind of interesting. That's the part that's probably going to scratch my brain the most, honestly. Oh, one possible action? Why not? Why not? Gotta be firm and tough if I want to restore Gran Colombia. You know, let's build it in the Amazon. You know, you can develop the Amazon. You know, we gotta do that, right? All right, so I guess on that, and then meat shortage. Okay. So then I gotta build livestock ranges. So is this the way this game's gonna work? Is anytime I have a shortage of something, I just build buildings, and that's my way of like keeping up with the economy. Like this is just gonna happen as like my country grows, right? Okay, I guess put it like that. Okay, I can see how that works. Some stuff you want but can't make domestically, like it's possible your citizens will get addicted to opium, or when the late industrial revolution hits, you're going to need oil and rubber. Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, is this like support and activism? Okay, I like that distinction. Russia's protective towards us? That's cute. I don't recall asking for Russia's opinion. Yeah, there is definitely a lot to take in. But it's like, how do I put it? It's like the things that I'm taking in make, like there's a lot of it, but it makes sense. So saying like, oh, expand your industry, but it costs a lot of money and you don't have a lot of money, like that's pretty like self-explanatory. So even though there's a lot, it's not like I don't understand, it's just a lot. Yeah. It's like when I think of like a game being overwhelming, I think of like, you know, having so many things and kind of spiraling, almost like you're having a panicking attack, like a panic attack sort of thing. I'm just like, oh god, what do I do? And I don't feel like that. You know, when I see something like, oh, did you know things cost money? And if you don't have enough money, you accrue debt. Like these aren't new concepts to me. These are real world concepts. I understand these things. So it doesn't feel like a learning curve in that sense. It feels like the equivalent of like choice paralysis more than anything. Should build a mine somewhere. Okay. Let's where would be a good place for a mine? Guessing. Okay. Cool. I'll build 2 coal mines. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, the hitting the I understand button feels like accepting the terms and conditions of an agreement. You kind of know what horrible stuff you're accepting, so you are accepting it, but you're not realizing the entire extent of what you're accepting. Yes. Right. Very sophisticated in New Granada. Why is the Rio Grande Republic colored so interestingly? Oh no, that means Brazil's occupied it. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, see, like, I know it's just the mechanics of the game, but like I'm already seeing like, oh, how interesting. The colonial borders are still here. Brunswick is reduced. Obviously, again, this isn't going to look perfect, but oh wow, they made Bremen extra big. That's weird. Okay, here's the real hypothetical. So Brazil's at war with Graiopara. Would I be able to join the war and try to take a chunk of this for myself? Would that be something I could possibly do now? Or is that just out of my hands? If I can take advantage of this war and just take this right now. Sure, Brazil may hate me, but like, whatever. This may be my first time playing and I may not know a lot, but I'm not gonna learn until I make mistakes. Probably. So, let's do this. That'd be really funny if they just accept. Oh, they've refused. Okay. So do I gotta move troops now? Yeah, I guess if they're on their way. Oh, there they go. See how this goes. Oh, I'm not at war with them yet? When am I able to actually, on the right is the diplomatic play? I should look into it. Aw, Brazil beat me to it. Did all that for nothing? Should I guess I should move these back? Oh, they're already heading back. Okay. Yay, peace with all that. Alright, coal mines. You can do it. I believe in you. Let's have a... I can build a port here. Why not have a Pacific port? That'll be useful. There are 527 radicals in my population of 1.67 million. Oh man. It turns out our neighbors are Catholic too. Yeah, New Grenadines first, whatever. It's already been over 2 hours. Definitely gonna have to go soon. Maybe I might need to redo this tutorial with a different nation, see if it does anything different, I don't know. Because I remember like in Hearts of Iron 4, for example, you know, if you picked any of the nations in Europe, great. You know, you're gonna have a lot to do, but then like if you picked a South American nation, for the longest time at least, they've gotten better, but for the longest time, you know, you'd pick a South American nation, you could barely do anything. I wonder if this is gonna have a similar thing. Yes, my queue is full. Alright. I'm building so many things. I'm never gonna actually get through to any of them, am I? So this is the problem. I've got so many things in the queue. It's like every time you guys tell me to build more, it's like that's great and all, but then it's like I'm never gonna get there. I mean, look how many things I'm already planning to build. I was supposed to build the livestock ranches like an hour ago, and I still haven't gotten to them yet. Which building do I need to? Oh, for the iron mines. Right. Right. Okay. Okay. Again, it's like this makes logical sense. It's just a lot to keep track of. Oh, there's an event. Manuel Jose de Mosquera of the Catholic Church has been seen preaching in favor of the Conservative Party, convinced that their victory has been foreseen in God's plan. But surely God wants the Liberal Party to win. Such a shame the nation is not ruled by God then. Yeah, who cares what he thinks? Now we're finally building a trade center like we intended to do an hour ago. Finally. Number 37. We're the 37th largest economy in the world. Yes, line is going up. I won't deny that. Line is going up. And I've been told by capitalism that that's supposed to be good. Now I'm building my port. My Pacific port in Cauca. Yeah, 3 hours of gameplay. I'm only 10 years into a game. Yeah, I know some of these games can go on forever. Believe you me. I saw this coming, but it's also part of the learning process. You know, maybe a few more games than my first 3 hours, I can get 20 years into a game. Who knows? When I tried EU4 and I felt overwhelmed by it or whatever, it was also like almost a decade ago, because I would have been like 18 or 19 then. So maybe I could see EU4 differently if I go back to it. I don't know. I like my games to be the type where I can just kind of lay back and have fun. If it becomes like too much work, then it's no longer fun. And, you know, it's like I like Civilization, so like it's not that I'm like anti, you know, management in games, but at the same time it's like Hearts of Iron, for example. The more updates Hearts of Iron got, the more complicated it got, and the more that like it was hard to do well without keeping track of a bajillion things. So far with Vic 3, I could see myself enjoying this game more once I know, once I get used to knowing what I need to build and what directions I need to go. Kind of like with Civ, if I can get down like what buildings are important to build when and get a good strategy, then I could see myself enjoying this game in a way that I couldn't with EU4, I guess.